Hey friends, I wanted to give you some, I drew a lovely picture. I wanted to give you some tips on how to do some of the multiplication problems on lesson 81. One important thing to memorize is that if you see the word each, you should think multiply. If you were here, I would say, I'm gonna yell the word each and I want you to yell multiply back at me. So, well, you're not here, but I'll still say each and you should yell multiply back, and maybe your siblings will be confused, but it'll be funny. Each. Did you say multiply? If you didn't, let's try again. Each. Okay, hopefully you did it. I'll say it this time. Each. Multiply. Okay, so when you read a story problem and you see the word each, you should think multiply. Okay, I have an example for you. I have drawn a picture of myself and Max, Mordecai, Miriam, and Marguerite. There's 5 of us, and we each multiply, have 2 cookies in our hands. I don't know if you can tell, but we're holding cookies in our hands. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of us, and we each multiply. Multiplication. Have 2 cookies. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So if we have 5 people and they each multiply, have 2 cookies, how many cookies are there total? You would just take your count by 2s for each person. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You would have 10, and then don't forget your label, you would have 10 cookies. This is not on your math sheet. This is just for extra and for fun, but this will help you figure out how to do the multiplication problems that are on your lesson 81 on the front side. I also want to remind you that when you have a clock, you have, oh my goodness, I'm totally forgetting. What do I say? I say, as the minute hand moves, and you guys say, the hour hand moves. So remember that as your minute hand goes around your clock, let me grab a clock. Aha! As your minute hand goes around your clock, notice that your hour hand is also moving, okay? Woo! It moved farther because I grabbed it with my finger. Woo! Okay, as the minute hand moves, the hour hand moves. When you do the hour, use the numbers. When you do the minute hand, count by 5s. So remember that when you're doing your clocks. And I will remind you about how to do the rounding. You guys, it's so hard that you're not here. But I'll remind you how to do this. We have 400, let's say we have the number 485. If you round to the nearest 10, that's the number that's in the tens place. So you keep 480, and then you add 10, 490, because when you count by tens, you would find 485 in between these 2 tens, between 480, 490, and then you round. Remember, you look at the number in the ones place to know whether you round up or down. And you remember that 4s round down and 5s round up. So you would circle 490 because 485 is closer to 490 than it is to 480. Okay, hopefully those reminders and tips help you guys. Good luck with lesson 81. Woohoo!